Welcome, survivors, to Astraeos Premium. You guys know the Greek-inspired map Astraeos that has been free for quite some time and is developed by the one and only Nakatis, the same developer behind Fjordor and Valguero from ASE in Shvathelheim here from ASA. So first things first, let's take a look at the overall map to give you guys an understanding of what exactly is new when it comes to landmasses, all right? When the map first launched here for free, all we had was Corinthos, as you can see here, the big, large island. Eventually here he did put out another major update for free to the free version, and that's when we got Bakintos. If that's how you say that, I could be completely butchering it, so don't judge me down below in the comments. But that entire top section here was actually brought in another update. Well, currently here for the launch of the premium version, we now have the brand new island mass, which is almost dead center for the entire map, and that is Thorus, the dark one you can see here. As you can see, here is some footage from this map. It is basically an extinction hybrid with scorched earth and a little bit of like corrupted from ASE. Essentially, everything that spawns on here is set out to kill you and will attack you. Probably not going to be the best one to live on, and on top of that, it also is set to spawn the Titan from the extinction map. So it looks like this is going to be a very awesome, resource-rich, landmass that you're going to be visiting quite often to farm things out or even tame up some of the exclusive creatures that were not on the map before. Additionally, when it comes to landmarks, the set of islands directly above Thorus here, we can see these four little plateaus are actually going to be a handful of islands that seem to be brand new. I don't remember them being in the free version of the game, and I do think that this is going to be a very cool location for people to build bases that would span across the islands, or heck, even build something like a community build. On top of that, I believe we also have two more new islands that were announced via this update, and that is going to be to the far north. All the way to the north here, right next to the swamp area, we've got two islands that are, again, going to be very, very flat. They do provide all of your basic resources, but I don't remember them being in the free version. They seem to be brand new, and I am very excited to see them continue to be developed. And I say that because currently, right now, there's nothing really spawning on them for you to kill, like not even just simple passive creatures. There seems to be absolutely nothing, so food is going to definitely be scarce unless if you're fishing in the water or constantly taking, a trip back to mainland to hunt down your food. Now, I know you might be thinking that's not quite enough to pay $15 from the free version of the map. Well, it doesn't stop there, because Nakatis not only is going to continually develop this map over time. So you pay $15 one time to buy the map, and then you're going to constantly get new updates as time goes on. But secondly, here we also have a lot of other new things added. Number one, that brings us to bosses. As you guys can see here in this trailer footage, we not only have the Medusa boss, but we also have the Minotaur boss, and we even have the brand new, what looks to be a Cyclops boss. Now, I'm not quite sure of what their actual names are because I haven't jumped in here and done the fights myself yet, and I'll probably do a video for each individual fight once I do get to that point. But nevertheless, we do have three brand new bosses being provided here on Astraeos, which is absolutely awesome. And in addition to the new boss fights and stuff that you can participate in, there also is a brand new exclusive creature that is spawning on the Astraeos map. Not only for the official network, I've heard some rumors that it was only for the official network, which is not true. I've confirmed it with Nakatis myself, but it is going to be spawning on private servers, single player, you name it, and that is the Mayaguana, as you guys can see here from the most recent community crunch. Well, I jumped in here, did a full guide on it. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you do, so you learn everything about this creature, and it's honestly working to be like one of my favorite creatures here that we've gotten here for ASA. The creature is insane. It's very close to a Maywing from ASE. It can glide, it can jump really high, it can swim under the water. It's a fantastic swimmer because it doesn't have an oxygen bar. You can breed them. They both hatch an egg. There's no gender specifics. On top of that, the saddle is absolutely bonkers because it can hold up to 4 individual babies. It functions like the Maywing, where it can, milk and feed the babies, raise them up like a Gigantoraptor. I mean, you name it, it's crazy good here. And to top it all off, the saddle itself is only level 19, so you can get yourself one of these guys super early on in the game for like 30 metal plus the hide and fiber, and you can automatically traverse the entire map with ease. And if that wasn't enough for you, they've also done a ton of TLC and updates here to areas that are already pre-existing for the free version here for the premium version. They've cleaned up some areas. They've made areas look more dense, you name it. On top of that, they've added some TLCs to the large sculpture statues. As you can see this one here, wearing some really, really cool, luscious gold-looking armor and, accent pieces. They've also changed the skin of the supply drops. Instead of them looking like the standard boring supply drop, it It now looks like these awesome individual statues. It looks like it's random on which one will be summoned with whatever tier drop quality, but in general, I think it does fit the overall aesthetics of the Greek-inspired map a lot better than the standard skin. And lastly here, he continues to add uniqueness to the overall creatures that spawn across the map with these S variants, with the most recent one being the S Ceratosaurus. And when it comes to answering the question, is it worth the $15 price tag? And I would say absolutely. If anything, I should honestly say it's undervalued, dude. The amount of content that you get for $15 here, in my opinion, is by far more than any other map that we currently have available for ASA, and that includes official maps. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just say that here first. But on top of that, we're getting a promise of continued development here from Nakatis, and his track history has proven that he's not going to fall short of delivering on that promise. We're going to get more and more content, more and more unique creatures, boss fights, caves, you name it. So I'm not worried whatsoever. It's $15. I think it's absolutely worth the $15 price tag for the current content that we have available there. But as always, you guys got to let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything ARK Survival Ascended related. Also, if you guys are looking for a ARK community cluster to call home, well, be sure to check out the video you see here on screen, as I do break down everything that my community provides, and that includes the brand new premium version of Astraeos.